Coming up on this episode of WJMH Reports, we'll show you how students had fun while learning about agriculture.
Later, we'll talk about how you can celebrate October's National Book Month at your local library.
Finally, join us as we introduce a new weekly segment highlighting the great CTE programs that Marshall County Schools have to offer.
Keep watching. WJMH Reports starts now.
Welcome to the first edition of WJMH Reports for the 2023-2024 school year. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
In 1978, the local farmers and citizens met with the Belmont County Extension in hopes of forming a farmers market. By 1979, the market opened for the first season.
The farmers market has now served the Ohio Valley for over 45 years. Local families and students play a big role on keeping the market up and running. Vendor Jeffrey Finicum, a local student from Beller High School, enjoys his Saturday routine.
Usually just to help everyone here to get ready for 9 o'clock. But sometimes I don't go to the St. Clairsville one.
Local farmer Susan West enjoys everything the market has to offer.
The market offers locally grown produce, which is better for you, and we do a lot of educational programming. We also have a SNAP program where we will accept your SNAP benefits, and we double the first $25. So it's an opportunity for people to stretch their SNAP dollars.
Not only does the market have produce, they also offer baked goods, jams, dips, teas, and honey, natural and herbal products, artisan crafts, along with flowers, plants, and herbs.
The market is open every Tuesday in St. Clairsville from 3 to 6 p.m. until October 24th, and Bel Air every Saturday from 9 to noon until October 28th. For more information, visit ovfarmersmarket.org. You can also find the complete list of vendors at ovfarmersmarket.org.
On September 16th, the Strand Theater held its biannual yard sale. All the items in the yard sale are donated by the community, and all the proceeds go to funding the theater. Not only is the sale beneficial to the theater, it's also beneficial to the city. Board member Rebecca Vucelik is more than happy her and the fundraising committee started the event 8 years ago.
We tried to decide how we could make some money for day-to-day operations, and one of us recommended having a yard sale. Since several of us had yard sales and had huge success with them, we never dreamed it would turn into this, though.
It is kind of a spectacle.
The yard sale had a big turnout. People were lined up outside waiting to come in. It has something for everybody, including toys, glassware, electronics, appliances, and a lot more. Be sure to watch for the next Strand Theater sale in the spring. In September, the 13th annual Hands-on Ag Day was held at the Marshall County Fairgrounds. WJMH reporter Holden Welch has more.
While going through the various stations, students gained first-hand knowledge on agriculture. A lot of effort went into the 2023 Hands-on Ag Day, all to teach the students more about agriculture. Many local workers came to help out and run the 11 stations. A few of these 11 included honeybees, dairy cows, the soil tunnel trailer, and more. Natural Resources Conservation Service District conservationist Katie Fitzsimmons feels it's very important for students to attend Hands-on Ag Day so they know where their food comes from.
We have all stations associated with agriculture as far as local foods to know what kind of crops are grown and that are local. We also have livestock so that kids can see what hamburger, milk, things like that come from as well.
Not only did all the students have a great time going through all the stations, they also learned a lot. Washington Land student Gage Myers gained a lot of useful knowledge on the dairy cow station.
Cows, like how there's like 28 different types of cows, and there's like types that tolerate more than others.
Each year, around 350 students and 250 adults attend Hands-on Ag Day. It's been a great way to teach each new generation about agriculture. Today was a great success. Fifth graders from all over Marshall County will leave now knowing where their food comes from. Reporting from Marshall County Fairgrounds, I'm Holden Welch of WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Holden. This is one of the many events hosted by the FFA. The group will be hosting the annual Fall Craft Show with FBLA and TSA on November 11th. It will be held in John Marshall and is a fundraiser for the programs.
Marshall County is hosting Fall Dumpster Cleanup Days this October. All Marshall County residents are invited from the following days from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. October 13th and 14th will be at Benwood City Maintenance Garage as well as McMecken at the old football field. Later on, October 20th and 21st, Glendale and Moundsville will have the Fall Dumpster at Glendale City Garage and Sam Shaw Walking Trail, respectively. Some items are not allowed to be thrown away there, including tires, white goods, scrap metals, and more. Please have your proof of residence at hand while attending. For more information, please contact Marshall County Solid Waste Authority at 304-780-9866. Again, the number is 304-780-9866.
Oglebay has plenty to offer, especially during this season. Festivals, gatherings, and events are always happening.
Stay tuned to see what has already happened and what will take place soon. That and more coming up next on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Rope pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll pride!
Marshall County Schools LSIC Showcase will be held on Tuesday, October 17th from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the Moundsville Center at the former West Virginia Penitentiary. Each of the county's 13 schools will demonstrate unique aspects of its curriculum. It's free to attend and open to the public.
The public is invited to use the track and field at Monarch Stadium from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. every Sunday. Monarch Stadium Community Night runs until October 30th. No pets are permitted.
Welcome back to WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci.
Oglebay hosted its third annual Fall Food Truck Festival on September 16th. WJMH reporter Lacey Triplett has more from Oglebay.
With music, a kids' fun zone, and most importantly, food, this place is definitely a fun event to attend with friends and family.
Over a dozen food trucks were available at the festival, each with their own unique take on food. The autumn weather, local musicians, and place for kids to run around and play added to the food to create the perfect atmosphere. Plenty of people took this time to relax, get together, and even meet new people and create lasting memories. Part owner of Kirk's Ice Cream, Judy Porterfield, knows how important food is, not only for comfort, but also to bring people together.
People they like to, when they get together, people are always, having some types of food, and ice cream was a big thing, and they enjoy that. And
all the food truck vendors were passionate about their business and making sure their food is top quality. The skills they've learned and shown truly makes the food feel like it was made special. Owner of Currently Yours, Adio Fridigel, enjoys seeing the smile on his customers' faces when they try his kettle corn.
People's reaction. When you see a kid take a flavor and pop it in his mouth and all of a sudden that smile comes on his face, that's why you do it.
The look on attendees' faces showed that the festival accomplished its goal of bringing people together and creating memories.
Reporting from Oglebay Resort, I'm Lacey Triplett from WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Lacey. Autumn is just beginning. There are still plenty of festivals and events coming up you can attend if you missed this year's Fall Food Truck Festival.
Oglebay is hosting its 46th annual Oglebay Fest in October. Oglebay's Oglebay Fest is a 3-day event that has been hosted since 1978. While at the event, you can experience homemade quilts, food, and domesticated animals. Some of the best artisans are said to be at this event showing off their handmade work. You can visit the event from October 6th to October 8th.
Halloween and festivals aren't the only specialty in October. National Book Month is the perfect time to go to your local library and pick up a new book or even a new series. The Moundsville-Marshall County Public Library provides the right books and the right atmosphere to dive into this National Month. Anyone is welcome, and the library always considers what different groups may need. For teen students, part of the library is sectioned off after school until 5 p.m. for studying, homework, and to play games with friends. They also have a castle-themed room downstairs for little kids and lots of books for them as well. In addition, arts, crafts, and toys are available for the children. Back upstairs, there are lots of books, genres, varieties for teens, adults, and anyone else. Audiobooks and DVDs can also be rented out if you have a library card. All the staff there work very hard to keep the library a safe place and fun for everyone, and they can help you find a new book to read for National Book Month in October. If you're interested in a library card, they are available at the front desk for only 50 cents. Join us next week as we continue to celebrate National Book Month and see what John Marshall teachers are reading and what they recommend and why.
Coming up next, I'll sit down with this week's in-studio guest from the Strand Theater.
Stay tuned right here on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
And dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
And powerful. A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength.
And in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!
Monarchs! Welcome back to WJMH Reports. The Strand Theater first opened in 1920 and still to this day is such an important part of our community. Joining me now to learn about why is Justin Jones. I know there are a lot of events coming up. Which are you most excited about?
We are most excited at the Strand for the month of October because we are offering a ton of family-friendly events. And our first event that we're going to be offering is we are welcoming the Oglebay Institute Youth Ballet Company, and they are going to be presenting a ballet of The Wizard of Oz, telling the traditional story that everyone knows from the classic movie, and it's going to be through song and dance. It involves a ton of students with lovely costumes, very colorful. They always do a wonderful job, and we are excited to have them at the Strand on October 7th at 7 p.m. in the evening.
Okay. Now, when is the next musical?
So we do an annual summer musical, so the community will have to wait until next year, which is in July. And we begin planning for that actually quickly after we close this year's show. And usually around March, April is when we finalize what show we will be doing, and we put a notice out to the community for auditions and to have them start to get involved at that point.
Now, I know there are a lot of fun events at the Strand, but when's the next movie showing?
So again, with our family-friendly events this month, we are going to be showing a free for the community, sponsored by Gold Corey and Torak. We're going to be showing the movie Coco on Saturday, October 28th. And that's going to be at 2 p.m. And if families and students want to come early at 1:15, there's going to be a free craft from 1:15 up until the start of the movie. And then families can stay and watch Coco. And again, that's completely all free. And then that evening at 9 p.m., it's become a staple in the Strand for the past years. We're going to be doing a screening of the Rocky Horror Picture Show movie. And that is for adults 18 and older, and all the information for admission and tickets for that can be found on our website.
Okay. Now, what makes the Strand so important to the community?
Well, I think, first of all, finding arts-related outlets that we can serve the community, whether it's through music performances, whether it's through bringing in, like the Youth Ballet Company, or even offering classes, which we're about ready to begin coming up. At the end of the month, our first class is going to begin on September 30th for students K to 8. It's a 6-week series, so providing educational opportunities for that. A local actress, Renee Storm, and she's a veteran of the Strand, is going to be once again directing those classes, and registration is still open for that if people are interested. So I think providing the community opportunities to participate in their own skills and honing, as well as getting the community to come and support other art forms as well.
Yes. Now, what can the community do to support Strand funding?
So first of all, just come to events. Just show up and come to events. We try to program a lot of things that for people with various interests. We also want to make sure that we're continuing to offer a lot of events for families. We know that that is very important to the community. And then every year around January, we send out a campaign for people to become a friend of the Strand, which comes with some benefits as well. And that goes into a general funding that helps us just for general operating expenses for the theater. We also always just welcome any donations. If some people want to do that at any point, we are always appreciative of the support that we can get.
Thanks, Justin. If you'd like to view a full list of events and donate to the Strand's website at strandtheaterwv.com. Again, that is strandtheaterwv.com. Coming up next, we'll preview some of the fall events that are happening around the Ohio Valley in the upcoming weeks. Stay tuned. That and more next, right here on WJMH Reports.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
The public is invited to use the track and field at Monarch Stadium from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. every Sunday. Monarch Stadium Community Night runs until October 30th. No pets are permitted.
Rope Pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll Pride! Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci. Halloween is just around the corner, and there are a lot of fun events happening around the Ohio Valley.
This includes the 3rd annual Halloween Carnival at Ogilby Schrader Center. This event will be happening on October 28th from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. Admission is $10 and includes carnival games, a cakewalk, face painting, an animal meet and greet, and many more fun activities. To find more information, you can go to ogilvy.com. Again, to get more information, you can go to ogilvy.com.
One of the many trunk or treats is coming to Graysville Community Center in Proctor, West Virginia. The event will take place on October 14th at 6:30 p.m. Prizes will be handed out to the best trunks. There will also be a costume contest held at this location from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. All kids of any age can participate and so can adults. During the event, food will be provided by the community center in the kitchen.
Another fun event going on in the Ohio Valley is the Pumpkin Paint, held by Marshall County Arts and Culture Commission. This event will be held October 22nd from 1 until 3 p.m. at the Marshall County Riverfront. This is one of many events held by the Marshall County Arts and Culture Commission. Keep an eye out for future events.
Nail City Record is a record store located in downtown Wheeling, West Virginia at the corner of Market and 12th Street. The shop sells new and used vinyl records, CDs, turntables, music memorabilia, and more. It is more than just a record store, though. There is also a venue where local bands and artists can play. The shop was originally located in Elm Grove before making the move to the McLean Building, where they are now provided with more space for events. Every other Thursday, they host open mic nights where people from all around the community can showcase their musical and comedic talent. This is a fun and unique event to attend on a Thursday night. Co-owner Molly Napier believes these events are important to the community.
Part of it was to give back to the community, to be the space where people can come and create and meet other like-minded people that like maybe the same kind of music, maybe not, but they all support each other.
Nail City Record is a unique store with many fun events for all ages. For a list of upcoming events, visit facebook.com/nailcityrecords/events.
Coming up on the final segment of this week's episode of WJMH Reports, we'll introduce our newest segment, CTE Program of the Week.
We'll also share This Week in Pictures. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
Marshall County Schools LSIC Showcase will be held on Tuesday, October 17th from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the Moundsville Center at the former West Virginia Penitentiary. Each of the county's 13 schools will demonstrate unique aspects of its curriculum. It's free to attend and open to the public.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Ella Kennan.
And I'm Penelope Petrucci. CTE is a great opportunity for students to explore career opportunities while in high school. Here is WJMH reporter Alex Howard with more.
Throughout the time in CTE, students will learn skills in many fields. There are also many opportunities that they can take advantage of while in the program.
Some students don't know what they want to do after high school and might be afraid that committing to a CTE is intimidating. While students get specific skills based on the CTE of their choice, they also get employability skills that will transfer to any career. Marshall County Schools Career and Development Counselor Melanie Knutson agrees that many skills you pick up in CTE are universal.
I believe that students just in a CTE program are going to get so many skills that they can transfer into any career pathway.
There is a wide variety of CTE offered in Marshall County Schools. Some of these programs offered are Therapeutic Services, Auto Tech, Drafting, and ProStart. ProStart student Makai Hickman is enjoying his CTE class as he learns more about food handling and preparation.
Because then I just know basic food knowledge, how to handle food properly, how sanitize your hands and stuff after touching meats and all that.
CTE is an opportunity for students to not only explore, but start a career. During the time in a CTE, they will develop both technical and soft skills that will help no matter what field they decide to go into. Reporting from John Marshall, I'm Alex Howard with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Alex. John Marshall and Cameron sophomores, if interested, you can sign up for a CTE course during the spring showcase.
Now let's take a look at this weekend's pictures, brought to you by WJMH photograph students. Thanks again to Digital Photography for providing us with this week's pictures. The flowery theme in the photos was great to have before the weather got too cold. I'm excited to see what they'll do next week. Maybe the leaves falling and changing colors. We'll see some photos of that next week.
I know, and the colorful leaves will be so pretty at the festivals that are coming up.
Thank you everyone for watching our first edition of WJMH Reports for this year.
Thanks to WL, UTV, and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
We'll be back next week with more stories from around the community, right here on WLUTV. For Penelope Petrucci and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Ella Kennan. Thanks for watching and have a great day.
Rope pride is not just a saying.
It represents who we are.
A pack of lions is called a pride.
The leader of that pride, the alpha lion, is called the monarch.
Here at John Marshall, our way of life requires teamwork,
hard work, and determination.
We don't just have pride.
We are pride.
Our pride is made up of each and every one of you.
When we stick together as a family, we can't help but succeed.
And when we roll pride, there's no stopping us.
Roll
pride!
You're watching a production of WJMH TV, a division of WJMH Media, connecting, entertaining, and informing. We are an entirely student-run broadcasting program based out of John Marshall High School. Along with Wheeling Symphony Orchestra and WTRF, WJMH Media has previously worked with John Marshall Sports, John Marshall and Marshall County Music Programs, Augusta Levy Learning Center, OVAC, West Liberty University, Ohio Valley Soapbox Derby, and Marshall County Chamber of Commerce. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube at WJMH Media.
The public is invited to use the track and field at Monarch Stadium from 4 p.m. until 7 p.m. every Sunday. Monarch Stadium Community Night runs until October 30th. No pets are permitted.
Marshall County Schools LSIC Showcase will be held on Tuesday, October 17th from 5 p.m. until 7 p.m. in the Moundsville Center at the former West Virginia Penitentiary. Each of the county's 13 schools will demonstrate unique aspects of its curriculum. It's free to attend and open to the public.
A monarch is fierce.
A monarch has pride.
A monarch is dedicated, determined,
And dominant.
A monarch isn't afraid of a challenge.
A monarch is strong-willed
And powerful.
A monarch is always ready for a battle.
A monarch is a leader.
A monarch's heart is fueled by fire.
A monarch demands attention.
A monarch is mighty in strength.
And in spirit.
A monarch never backs down.
Whether on the field or in a classroom, a Monarch always gives 100%.
Every time, no matter what.
Let's go Monarchs!